cryogenic arms clamping onto the top third, onto the upper stage of the rocket, feeding very, very cold propellants into our rocket.
Yes, they're feeding cryogenic oxygen and hydrogen. As you say, they are very cold, and so they are continuously evaporating, and therefore we need to continuously fill in the tanks up to 3 minutes before the launch. So we just stopped a few seconds ago. And these arms will retract just a few milliseconds before the actual liftoff.
And sometimes you can see, depending on the camera angle, you can see a little bit of white smoke, what looks like white smoke, coming out of the top of the rocket. But it's not actually smoke, is it? It's
it's condensation of the humidity in the atmosphere here in Kourou, which is very high.
We'll also see the umbilical lines retracting and pulling away at liftoff.
Yes, that's right. The umbilical lines, which carry electrical power and ventilation to the launcher and to the satellites. And this will be automatically disconnected as the launcher moves up.
1.5 minutes to launch now, getting close. Nice shot there of the Vulcan engine on the main stage. Just a reminder that that's going to switch on 7 seconds before the boosters. And once the boosters ignite, we lift off. We have a 15
À tous de DDO. Attention pour moins 1 minute.
Irreversible sequence at minus 15 seconds.
Top H0 moins 1 minute.
We are 1 minute to launch. Best wishes to all the teams and to the Galileo satellites 33 and 34 as they get ready to start their journey. Good luck, everyone.
À tous de DDO. Attention pour le décompte final. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Top. Allumage des ESR et décollage. Du basculement. Les paramètres à bord sont normaux. Trajectoire nominale, les paramètres à bord sont normaux.
And we are off. Satellites 33 and 34 in Europe's satellite navigation constellation have started their journey on board the continent's Ariane 6 rocket. Galileo satellites are on their way. We are supersonic. We've broken the speed barrier. The range operations manager is telling us that everything is going according to plan. And we are hearing the rumble of the rocket as it flies over our mission control center about 16 kilometers away from the pad. It's taken over a minute, about a minute and a half for that sound to come to us. Right-hand side of your screen, we're looking at the telemetry information coming in from our rocket. David, that's the curve on the top right-hand side?
That's right, yes. So the green line is the prediction and the yellow line is the actual position of the launcher. So we see that we are right on the spot.
And below that, our altitude. And we're presently 43 kilometers and climbing above Earth. our distance from the pad, if you were to draw a straight line, and our speed. Right, our boosters are doing all the work, David, aren't they?
Yes, that's right. About 85% of the thrust needed, and they will be separating in just a few seconds at 63 kilometers altitude.
Trajectoire nominale. Séparation ESR.
And we have confirmation there from our range operations manager that those boosters have been separated as planned. So, we are losing weight. As you say, that's the name of the game, to jettison as much mass as possible as we go through the flight. And we're burning 3 engines, as we said. We switched on the Vulcan 2.1 on the ground on the main engine and the boosters. But as we said, the boosters really were doing all the work. Now, we don't need them anymore. The fairing at the top of the rocket is where our satellites are housed at the present time. That will be the next thing to be jettisoned. What's it protecting us from?
So the fairing protects the satellite on the ground from dust and humidity, and then during the launch from the acoustic vibrations of the launch, and also, of course, from the friction and the heat during the ascent through the dense parts of the atmosphere. And it will be separated once we don't need it, meaning at around 110 kilometers, so very soon.
There we go, that's how it looks.
Séparation des coiffes. Trajectoire nominale.